our collective beloved favorite future Hall of Famer goalie, Marc-Andre Fleury, was in the news multiple times this week. After the game against the Hurricanes, the Hurricanes held a meet and greet for fans after the game. And before showering and getting on the Minnesota Wild bus, Fleury decided to join them and sign some autographs and take pictures with some Canes fans, which was very sweet. Nobody's surprised by that. But again, it's super sweet as he makes his rounds here in what will be his last season. Over the weekend, Fleury and Crosby in Raleigh, North Carolina, ended up in the same hotel. So Sid decided to sneak into Fleury's hotel room and moved the furniture around during the Wild's morning skate. And as his retort, Fleury stole Sid's equipment bag and put Vaseline on his visor, laced up his skates backwards, and then put beef sticks in his jockstrap.
That's so
for
dirty.
whatever reason. So dirty. You can tell these two men hate each other, right?
Oh my god. Nothing says brother like beef sticks in your jock.
Right? Exactly. Question is, how long were they? How girthy were they?
We have questions. We need answers, guys. We need those answers.
Exactly. But Crosby was not the only one, again, laughing and enjoying looking back on their love-hate relationship with Fleury this week, as we also played the Capitals, and Fleury was looking back on the rivalry with Ovechkin. And more than anybody, arguably, Fleury knows what Ovechkin is capable of. Ovi has scored on Fleury more than any other goaltender in his career, potting his 28th regular season goal on him this past Thursday night. The two future Hall of Famers have faced off in a combined 66 games between the regular season and playoffs over the last 20 some odd years that they've both played. And Fleury has been heard saying that he's very grateful to be able to play the role that he has in Ovi's story, and was quoted as saying, "I don't like getting scored on by him, but I love the battle over the years." Later adding, "I feel fortunate that I was able to play in his time. He probably owes me a few things for scoring so many goals on me. I helped him out pretty good, but I'm glad I got to face him. He's one of the best and will always bring the best out of you. It's been fun battles with him." Ovi then expressed a similar sentiment after Thursday's loss, which is one of the few that the Capitals have had against the Wild.
Yeah.
Ovi stating, "It's 20 years to play against each other. It's always fun. It's always a challenge. He's one of the best goalies out there, and he's a huge challenge to play against him." Like I said, Fleury got the last laugh this week over Ovi. Though Ovi did score to tie the game in the second period, he couldn't beat Fleury in the shootout. And then Fleury was saying, "I saw him a few times on breakaways and shootouts over the years. I feel like he's done it all," which goes to speak a lot for Ovi and his skills, being able to really give goaltenders a run for their money. Sometimes it's a 5-hole shot, dig back, deke, forehand. So what I was just trying to, fool with him a bit early to stay patient, and it all worked out. The rivalry, it has gotten more friendly over the years, but it hasn't completely gone away. And this isn't me saying this is this article writer, but it said, then Fleury even opted to reject a trade to Washington years after leaving the Penguins. While the Caps and the Wild don't share much bad blood, Fleury's games in Washington still feel special.